It is a very special morning. Good morning whenever you are, and welcome to the Bench Show, a show that talks more of reality in our lifestyle. And today I have a very special guest, President of the Sigalagala National Polytechnic, na ataweza kutuongelesha mambo ambayo ameipanga katika hii shule. And in the meantime, ningependa aweze kujintroduce, ndio tuendelee.
Thank you very much and welcome to the State House of Sigalagala National Polytechnic.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Michael Orubia. I'm from Busia County, Nambale Sub-County, that is Tangakona Village. And I am born again. I normally say that I'm saved loudly. Christ is my personal savior. I joined Sigalagala in 2019, 3rd of September. And as a student taking a certificate in building technology, which I graduated on 10th of May 2022. And on 9th of September 2022, I began a class of diploma in civil engineering, which I will be making a completion of it next year, July, by God's grace.
Okay, thank you for that information. And if I can ask, what food do you like?
Wateso tunapenda ugali ya miogo.
Ugali?
Yeah, ile imetengenezwa na miogo. Ukipata hiyo na mboga ya maziwa, unasema Mungu asante, nimekula.
So
na mimi nisipokula ugali nimelala njaa. The truth be said, hata nikikula rice, ni ugali.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I like.
Na leisure time yako wewe unapenda kufanya nini?
During my leisure time, I love meditating and singing. I love singing gospel songs, and I love this minister of God from Nigeria called Minister GUC. I love him so much. I have got also my personal songs, English songs, many of them. Soon I will be visiting the studio to produce them. So I love singing, mostly.
Okay, do you love any game? Maybe football?
Yes, I love football. Lakini mostly napenda kuwatch mbio. Nikiona wanariadha wakikimbia, that is inaingia kwa damu na hisi ya kwamba sasa na watch game. So mostly ni mbio, but football kidogo kidogo. Niko Man U. Lakini najua tu Rooney, sijui kama baada hapo Man U alitoka kwa boli hapo tutadanganyana. But I love riadha kidogo.
Okay, apart from leadership, what event are you doing here at Sigalagala apart from leadership?
Personally, before I came to leadership, maybe as the president, I'm much best in Christian Union activities. Because here in college, ukichanganya activities mbili tatu, kidogo auta make kwa masomo, and these engineering courses. So when I even joined Sigalagala, I was much best in Christian Union activities. From Monday to Sunday, you'll find me in Christian Union, at least in a care group. You'll find me in fellowships, you'll find me in discipleship ministries, Bible study ministries. Every day, utanipata niko engaged kwa those Christian Union activities, mostly. Lakini activity nyingine si rahisi uone. It's just last year that I joined the college politics, and I vied for the post of general secretary, which I took the second position. And I relaxed kidogo, nikasema wacha nipambane. This year, nikakuja for presidency.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, what is your experience as a leader? What's your experience as a leader here at Sigalagala National Polytechnic?
Just as I said earlier on, I did not begin leadership as the president. I began leadership in Christian Union, which I served as the general secretary for 2 years, 2020 and 2021, under the leadership of Pastor Harrison Mwendwa and his associate Pastor Okum David. And the experience that I have seen is that there is a difference here, whereby in Christian Union, you realize that our population of Sigalagala National Polytechnic is about 15,000 students. And in Christian Union, you find that we've been managing only 2,000, 3,000 heads. But when it comes now to this leadership as the head of the institution, you find that I'm managing all these 15,000 students. And one thing I have realized with leadership is that as a leader, you need to be neutral. That is number one. That is why, yes, I'm a Christian. I do go to Christian Union, but in most cases, I have to mingle with the members from SDA. I have to mingle with members from Muslim. I have to mingle with members from Catholic. And at the end of the day, you will also have to mingle with those who don't go to church, because we have those ones, but they are our brothers and sisters. We cannot disown them. They belong to our society. So you realize that the only challenge you will have as a leader is that you fail to mingle with the other teams. But it's a nice experience in leadership. The moment I find myself mingling in all these groups, I find it easy to lead the institution. I've not seen any challenge there.
Okay, thank you.
The experience is good.
Okay. According to my research, is that there are two other institutions under the Sigalagala National Polytechnic. And I would like to ask, how do you manage to rule all these institutions under Sigalagala National Polytechnic as a president?
Thank you. Sigalagala, we have got 3 campuses.
Yeah.
Sigalagala National Polytechnic main campus, which is this one, and we have a town campus located at IG Plaza, just there in town. And then we have Maturu campus on your way to Eldoret, Webuye Eldoret Road. As a council, when you look at that board that is there, we have got leaders from main campus, Maturu campus, and town campus. And the only campus that has got the president is main campus, and I am the overall president. The other campuses have got governors as their heads. Personally, I've always learned in leadership that there is a protocol to be observed. To make it easy for me to govern these institutions, to stand out as a leader who can represent their ideologies well, I do follow the protocol. Student council or the student union government is under the dean's office. Before I even, the other campuses, if they have got an issue, these other CSS, they will have to pass their issue through their governor. Their governor will contact me. And personally, I also do as a father, you have to take care of your kids. When they wake up in the morning, ask them, how are you faring on? What do you want? And all that. I do call them, I do ask them what they wish. Like, we've got so many issues, especially in my government, that I have delivered, not only in main campus, but also in Maturu and town campus. Just because I network, I'm not just seated here. I do network. We do make phone calls. There is social media. We have a WhatsApp group for town campus, Maturu, and main campus leaders. And we also have a WhatsApp group for only main campus leaders. They also have their own WhatsApp groups. There is a constitution that is governing us. There is a constitution. Whenever they have grievances, they refer to the constitution. We go to the constitution. I move to the dean's office. From the dean's office, we move to the administration. And in case there is any small issue, then the administration chips in and helps comrades through our leadership. So, personally, I have not seen any problem there because we interact very well across the 3 of us, Maturu, town campus, and Sigalagala main campus.
Okay.
The interaction is good. Okay. That is why you see things working.
Mr. President, have you ever conducted any policy making since you started your leadership?
Pardon?
Have you ever practiced policy making since you started your leadership?
Let me answer like this, that nobody is born perfect.
Yeah.
And the moment I took leadership, I told you that I came from Christian Union.
Yeah.
It took me some months to adapt to changes in environment, because I now found myself in a new environment whereby you have to learn things very fast, and the time is moving very quickly, because according to our policy or our constitution, you only rule for 1 year, 1 term, that is 1 year. And doing many things in a year sometimes you find it a challenge. But I have tried my level best, benchmarking with the other institutions like Masinde Muliro University. I have talked to friends from Kabete National Polytechnic. friends from even this institution, Wanga Technical, Okame Technical in Busia. We have the Bungoma National Polytechnic, Kisumu National Polytechnic, Kitale. We do benchmark. What I am sure of is that you cannot do everything perfect. But as far where I am right now, I have the leadership qualities and I believe in myself that the little I have acquired since I landed into this office is enough when it comes to managerial skills and human resource management.
Okay, that's a wow. And another question, have you placed any role that governs Comrades since you started your leadership?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Before I took a leadership, you know, as a leader, well, there is a difference between campaign and the reality.
Yeah.
There is a time I was talking to some guys here and I told them, when you are campaigning, sometimes our typical electorates require some little kudanganywa kidogo. And you have seen it everywhere, not only in Sigalagala, even in our national leadership. Utasikia nitawawekea, when they hear that, they feel good, this is a leader. But you should be very wise. I'm not saying that we've been lying to them or not. But when I took, before I took office, there is something that has been ringing in my mind. I personally looked at Sigalagala and I love Sigalagala so much. That is why I came up with a policy of dressing code. The dressing code had deteriorated. It was going down and you can attest to that. But I could not campaign with that. Because the moment I could place it in my banner that I will change the dressing code, I will be the first person to go home before even elections. But I say, in as much as I have got manifestos that I will do for the betterment of Sigalagala National Polytechnic Comrades, like you have seen a lot, I know we are still interacting, that I have done in my government. I said, it's good that let us also change our dressing code. I was not introducing a uniform, because this is not a primary school, this is not a secondary school, but I was advising. Even you saw the memo that I produced last term. I was just advising them. In fact, I wrote there, we kindly advise comrades to dress decently. And there are of course some kind of mischievous clothing that we banned them, which are right now things are working, though I went through a lot of opposition. For anything good to come, I have always believed that there is opposition. You will have to undergo challenges.